Okay, we live? Yeah, we're live. It's David, Thomas, and Sam, and it's EuroAsia Scrum. Who would like to go first with?
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, well, not much in terms of progress on website one. Me and Sasha prepared last night a little bit, but we ended up talking about career choices and doing some fun stuff rather than dig into the code that as we were supposed to. But I think that there's no harm in socializing a little bit. So we didn't make much progress, but we had a great time. And today I've been writing a little feature. I want to compare two CSV files to each other and see if there's any changes or any differences in those files. And I want to use it to make it easier for myself to send out Slack invites to relevant people, rather than just keep sending out invitations to a bunch of people that are enrolled in the AV 102 course. But it's just a side project, and also I take that as an opportunity to learn Ruby a little more. So I don't know if I'm gonna spend some more time on it today, but I'll be available to pair on website one related project issues later today around noon. So yeah, that's all from me, I guess.
So David, if you're trying to at the moment you're broadcasting whoever's speaking, so you've got Thomas's great profile thing there in the background.
Oh, there's an extra button to press, right?
If you click on your own, if you click on there you go. Then it'll stay. Anyway, not for the recording. But that's very interesting, Thomas. Yeah, I think that the ability to an integration for the edX to invite to the Slack is something. I don't know. I think I think it's frustrating that edX doesn't already support all these things, and the edX system seems too big and complex for us to reasonably hack on for that. It seems like it's always a bit of a patchwork solution for these kind of things. But well done doing those invites and staying on top of all that.
Sure. Well, it needs to be done. It's better to do them in bulk than one on one. So.
Indeed.
That's great. You may be already past this. There's a really interesting CSV library that's part of the standard library of Ruby that Michael and Sam used for local support. I think it's written by James Edward Gray, but I used it recently too. I was quite surprised by the way it works, and surprised in a nice way.
Okay. There is a standard built-in CSV, so I just require CSV in my file. There's also something called faster CSV, and I don't know.
CSV is faster CSV. Faster CSV is obsolete, and it was brought in I think it was Ruby 1.9 and became the CSV.
Okay, all
built-in CSV library.
So I'm using the right library then, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember looking into that because I asked myself the same question.
Cool.
Sam?
Yes. So I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm wondering that my brain is running a bit slowly. But I was gonna just ask Thomas, did you obviously you invited some new people in the Slack. Did we do anything about alerting people to the week to being live?
Not yet. It's kind of slipped my mind. I can take care of that. Not this morning.
Great. Yeah, just wanted to check where you are on that. Cool. Then, so things from me is, I guess the main ongoing thing in the background is that I am, continuing. Kind of in a mode of reviewing high-level Cucumber stories and refactoring them as Michael and Marion and also Paul involved do great work on local support.
Sam, your sound quality is not as sharp as normal. Are you using a different microphone?
Possibly. I think also as I say, my brain is not running as.
I don't think that your brain will be responsible for what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, as I said, I didn't have much later on. Let's try and discuss something else. How about now? Does that sound better?
Slightly.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and.
Yes, that is better. Yeah, to me.
I'll switch my brain from Unicorn to Puma and see if the load improves.
Now we've got better, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm holding the microphone in a better position now. Yes, what I was saying. Yeah. So I've continued that on the train, and I think that's rather than me start because I've got these limited chunks of time on the train, rather than me starting big things that I don't have time to complete. I think that's that's working well. We're not going to have a local support client meeting this week, but I'm planning to email Rachel about some of the updates. Other things, I guess, I don't think there's anything that I'm actually blocked on. I've got various interesting little bits of coding related things, related to the maker stuff, but probably nothing so interesting enough to go into. I did reply to Sly's questions about what to look for in a junior developer position. Other things that are on the radar is that, so I'm working late this Friday, as I'm going to be occasionally. One of the things that we mentioned in the meetings yesterday was about having Agile Ventures retrospective. I think there's also room for a local support retrospective. But so actually the Americas Scrum on Friday would be quite a good time for me to do a retrospective on Agile Ventures and or local support this week. So I don't know how well that works.
When you say Agile Ventures, Sam, you mean the entire process of this community, or are we talking?
Yes, I mean the entire process. I don't mean website one. I mean the entire process of the community. Yeah, which is something that I think, it feels like we had a big retrospective yesterday for our process. I mean, for the engineering process at Makers, and the Osra team is doing it, and I feel left out. But I mean, I think it's. I think Pavel has reminded me or reconvinced me that the key thing is that we have these chance to reflect on our process and potentially change aspects of the process that we think are not working or are working. So and actually basically probably about once a month I'm going to be doing lates on Fridays. So we could have something that could almost be a regular, like the full Agile Ventures retrospective could be monthly. And every couple of weeks I'll be doing Wednesday lates, and then maybe Wednesday lates is a good time for a local support retrospective. As it happens, David, I imagine you won't necessarily be sure, but Thomas, is Friday evening this week going to be good or bad for you? Or
this week, actually, on Friday will be a bad time for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, not that means that we can't do something, but of course, as one of the key stakeholders.
It depends a little bit, of course, what time we're talking about. But
well, I think I sort of assume we do it around the America Scrum because that's the time that people will come online anyway.
In my time. Yes.
But don't feel compelled to.
There is this big party for me,
Yeah, no, you should do that. Definitely do that first. I would prioritize the party. But more what I've been trying to think about. Yesterday when we were talking about the retrospectives or long, going back to having occasional longer Agile Ventures meetings, I was kind of thinking, it's not going to work for me with the scrums in the Euro Scrum or the Atlantic Scrum, and then I was thinking, hey, actually, at approximately every 2-week frequency, I'm going to have like Wednesday night or Friday night lates, and that. So I think in the first instance, I'm just going to be, I'm going to be suggesting Agile Ventures general retrospectives after America's Scrums when I'm available in those evening chunks.
If listen, returning to this particular Friday, if you could push it back an hour, if that would be possible, that would give me a better.
Possible in principle, but I would say yeah, let's see. I mean, I'm rather sleep deprived right now, so yeah, we'll have more scrums before then that we can.
Yeah, sure.
And I guess I might just mention it to people, and maybe everybody's having a party thrown for them, for me.
Maybe.
And so it's just it'll just be me, but that's all right too. Anyway, so that's me brain dumping that out there.
Good. I'll keep an eye out for it and try and juggle things around.
Yeah. See how we go. I've just found the building manager is not back until Monday. I will certainly not have a building key card until middle of next week at the earliest. So I think at least for next week, David, let's stick with this EuroAsia Euro Scrum. But I am looking to swap over as soon as I've got the building access sorted out. The other thing is, no, I think that's all the critical things. And I handed off the auto graders meeting to the instructors meeting to the one of the other instructors yesterday evening, and I assume looks like that went ahead through Ad Adventures, and so that's good. I guess the other burning issue is a client meeting with Thomas. Do you want to have that now, Thomas?
I definitely, yes.
Yeah, I guess, I think that's it for me. David, have you got anything to share?
No, I don't know. I'll see you this time tomorrow, though, I hope.
Yeah.
Well, if I drop off the call and let you carry on with your meeting, or...
Well, I'm going to start a new one. I have...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll join you. If you start a hangout, Thomas, I'll join you.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee.
Okay. Thanks, David.
See you later.
Bye for now.